Pietro Fittipaldi, you are among the racing royalty at the track. You're the grandson of two-time Indy 500 winner Emerson Fittipaldi, but this is your first 500 as a driver, right?
Yeah, first 500 as a driver, so I'm pretty excited about it. I was supposed to race here back in 2018, but I had an accident just before the race. I broke my legs and I couldn't race. So I'm happy to be back here, have the opportunity to do it. It's a dream to race a 500, and we've been practicing the past couple of days. Everything's been going good, and I'm excited. It's going to be quick.
And now I've always been curious about this. A lot of times I see photos of drivers and they got earbuds in. Are you a music fan?
Yeah, I'm always listening to music before I get in the car. And especially like, let's say I'm getting my things ready before I have to walk out to pit lane, I always got my headset on. I'm listening to music, and I don't know, man, usually it just depends. I listen to a lot of different stuff. So I was born in Miami, but my family's from Brazil. There's a lot of like Brazilian funk music that I like, reggaeton music that I like too. In Miami, you listen to that a lot. It's like a variety, to be honest.
Are you ever allowed to listen while you're driving?
No, impossible. I even thought about doing that when I was karting back in the day, but like you just can't, because you have like the engine noise, and the engine noise is so important because it can tell you a lot of things when you're driving. You use the engine sound as like a like a sixth sense kind of, to tell you what the car is doing. So if you try to listen to music, I think it would be enjoyable, but I'm not sure it'll make you go quicker.
Well, you're a busy man, and I appreciate the time, and best of luck on Sunday. Pietro Fittipaldi, thanks again.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
It's race week, and so we're talking to a driver a day, every day at this time. And today we're talking to Sage Karam. Sage Karam, you are starting 31st in the field on Sunday, but I want to ask about your Twitter profile picture. You've got earbuds on. My question is, what are you listening to? What artists does Sage Karam listen to?
I'm more of like a hip hop listener, but I listen to like all types of genres, and usually like whatever is hot right now and out, and mostly hip hop.
How much, I guess, are you listening leading up to the race? Are you listening a lot to pump up, or are you not listening as much to stay focused?
So usually when I'm like driving into the track, I'll be listening to like more like pump up music, getting me like pumped up, ready to go. And then at the track and getting in the car or whatever, I still do listen to music right until I'm basically put my helmet on. And I actually try and not listen to anything too pump up crazy. Like I want to be mellowed out and pretty chilled out. I don't think you want to be like too overly amped up right before you get into the car. So yeah, I mean, I love listening to music, and I think it does kind of help with my mind and with the stress and pressure of the Indy 500.
Well, Sage Karam, I appreciate it. You're a busy guy, and thanks for sharing a little bit about yourself, and best of luck on Sunday.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
IndyCar driver Ed Jones, how you doing?
I'm great. It's nice to have a few days off, so I reset and get ready for the hectic weekend.
I'm so glad that you're back in the field for the Indy 500 after a year off. I mean, we get familiar with certain names out at the track, and what a lot of us fans don't realize is just how hard it is to make the field in the first place. And last year was a weird year to begin with, but how'd you feel when it didn't happen for you?
Yeah, it was frustrating. I was meant to be racing in Europe last year, and then when COVID happened, everything kind of fell apart. But kept myself busy, learned a few other things on the side of racing, and obviously you never want to have a year off, but it was, in one way, it was nice to have a year off and reset and come back with a full attack.
In a lot of ways, you're kind of right there with a lot of us. For a lot of us,
yeah.
It was a year off in a lot of ways, for sure. I'm curious. I've been asking drivers about their music listening habits, and I see a lot of photos with you with earbuds in. What's in those earbuds?
Well, more recently, it's more just the earplugs you have in for the comms in the car. But since I've been living in Miami now for 5 years, so when I first got there, I absolutely hated all like Latin music, like reggaeton stuff. But now I've actually kind of started to like it a lot. That when you go out there, it's just full of that, So when people start playing country, it's very foreign to me still.
That's very much part of the track culture, though.
Yeah.
Well, I am so excited to see you race on Sunday. Ed Jones in the field of 33, and best of luck. And I really hope it's a good day for you.
Yeah, thank you. It should be a good one. Starting 11th, and can fight our way to the front from there.
Stefan Wilson, you doing all right?
Not too bad. How you doing, Matt?
Not bad at all. I'm just curious what you listen to pump up, or what you listen to chill out at home. You have any favorite artists or anything like that you like to spend a lot of time with?
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Awesome.
Yeah.
Have you heard the new record yet?
I haven't. No, I didn't know they had a new record out.
Yeah, they've got Medicine at Midnight. Came out back in, I think it was March or April, and it's pretty good.
I was living under a rock, man. I didn't even realize they had a new album out, so I got to check that out. But I really like their live album. You
ever seen Foo Fighters live?
I haven't, no. I'd love to. I want to see Muse live as well. I've heard Muse is like amazing live as well. So Muse is another band that I like.
Is there like a specific Foo Fighters song?
Obviously Everlong, that's just incredible. And then on the live album, that is like amazing as well. I like the acoustic version. Then probably I'd say Best of You.
Yeah.
That's probably my next one. But yeah, their live album, I'm trying to find the name of it now, but
Skin and Bones.
Skin and Bones. That's it. That album, I can play that. I can sit there and listen to that whole thing, and it's amazing. And the whole like interaction with the crowd is mega. It's just it's a really cool album, I think.
Well, we got to get you to a Foo Fighters show then, I guess.
I know. I'd love to see Dave Grohl play. Like, just such a character as well, right?
Stefan Wilson, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck on Sunday. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and looking forward to it. Starting 28th, and hopefully the number 25 lowest sport, Cusick Motorsports car, come through the field.
Ed Carpenter, always great to talk to the hometown guy.
Thanks.
So I've been asking a lot of the guys about their music listening habits, and I've asked a few of them about concerts too. What about you? I mean, concerts are something that we definitely miss right now.
Big time.
Have you been to any good shows in your time?
The first concert I ever remember going to was John Mellencamp out at Deer Creek. I was probably like 9 years old, which was an experience. So I'll never forget that one. I saw Paul McCartney play in Scottsdale, Arizona. Saw a private Darius Rucker concert in Nashville when I was working with Dollar General. That was really fun. Kind of a different genre. I went to a Ben Harper show in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Probably like 150 people there. That was awesome.
Wow.
I was a big Ben Harper fan back in my college days. So yeah, I've seen a bunch of different people in shows, but definitely enjoy going to concerts and can't wait to get that going again. The Head and the Heart at Indy was also really good.
Oh, you went to that one. Which one was that? A few years back?
A couple years, 2 or 3 years ago at the Murat.
How you feeling about Sunday? Everything looking good? Feeling good?
Yeah, it's been a great week of preparation. Obviously, we had a successful qualifying weekend, putting a couple of our cars in the top 4. So 2 cars in the first 2 rows is always a good thing. But really, our race prep has been strong. We've had a smooth week, so excited to get a couple more hours in the car on Friday just to answer a couple final nagging questions that we have. Neither of them are going to make or break our day, but just trying to get it as perfect as we can for Sunday. But I really do feel good. I'm excited. The team's done a phenomenal job, so can't wait for Sunday.
Got to. All right. Well, Ed Carpenter, thanks for your time, and best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.